Good morning. Good morning, my early friends from the West Coast. If you're on the East Coast or Central, hold on, let's make sure. Okay, sorry. Just making sure you're all here. I see some hellos. Hopefully you guys can see me. Give me a thumbs up. Making sure you can hear me. And it looks like I have an echo, so give me 1 second. I need to mute another computer. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. We had a few computers on, so we get a little echo. Good morning. I recognize some names. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I know it's early for some of you, but we usually have our release video, and I just wanted to do a fun live. It is Black Friday. Something you don't know about me, Black Friday is probably my favorite day of the year. It looks a little different as a business owner, and it looks a little different being an empty nester, but I've always loved the hustle and bustle of the day. And I hope you guys enjoy it too. And it's been fun. The last few years we've decided to do new product release on this day, but I want to tell you that, good morning. Hi Trish. It looks like when it comes to holiday shopping, we already have a lot of holiday supplies and Christmas things. So I wanted to give you guys something that really helped you give gifts, but that those products work for the rest of the year so that they're not so specific to the holidays. So I'm going to talk you through a few of those ways that you can use these for Christmas gifting and for the holidays. But before we dive into the product, let's quickly go over the Black Friday deals because I just want to clarify a couple things. So hi everyone, thank you so much for saying hello. It means a lot that you're here. We're probably going to have some low numbers because it's a busy day on the internet, right? And I appreciate those of you taking time. So before we get going, I actually am gonna, everyone say hello because I'm gonna pull a winner for my early birds, for my friends supporting me bright and early this morning. You get a $25 gift card to the shop. Please give us a couple days to respond. It's gonna be a hectic day in the stamp market. So everyone say hello. I'm just gonna scroll through the comments really quick. I'm not looking. I have no idea. And Ink Therapy Designs, you have won a $25 gift card to the shop. So go ahead and email the Stamp Market and Mr. Stamp Market will send you a code that you can use in the shop. So let's go ahead. I do want to start by sharing our freebie that you get. I promise that if you're waiting to fill your cart, you're going to most likely get one of these. I don't think we always order more every year to accommodate the new customers and the orders, but we have this adorable Merry Little Tree die. It's similar to last year's. Everyone loved it so much, we thought we'd do a fun little tree. It creates a tag or a small tree that you can layer on cards, but you can use this to create shadow, cute little confetti shakers, or layer up the plaid layers for a really cute look. There are some pictures on the website. I'm going to go ahead and do an overhead. So we're going to go down, face down. This is what you get. They're pretty small, but you get to create some different looks just by layering them up. Look at that. You can add the little tag attacher if you want, or leave it off so you can create cards with it. And then you can create a little shaker. I just did some little mini confettis. So just some fun ways that you can use that. Now I am going to be looking at the comments. I'm going to try to monitor those as well. So if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And so that freebie, this comes with $100 purchase in the shop. You get this free die today and until supplies last. But I'm pretty sure if you're placing an order today, you'll be safe. Okay, I do want to show you guys, if you haven't seen our Color Crush Essential Pads, they are full of coordinating pattern papers that match our cardstock. These are 50% off today, which is a killer deal. And I just wanted to quickly share those with you so you can see those patterns. These are an awesome essential just to have in your stash for cute tags, but these make really great accents for the holidays, envelope liners, and fun little cutouts. So Anyway, I just want to make sure you guys know those are 50% off today. And then also full-size ink pads. The dioxide is considered a full size. So if you're thinking about dioxides, today is the day to get them. And trust me, we have something exciting coming up in the next few weeks that will be with the dioxide inks. So if you can take advantage of that, I would. Also, refills, which we never put on sale. Those are on sale as well. That way you can really stock up on your essentials. This is the only time we do a sale for inks. So just want to make sure you guys are aware of that so you don't miss that if you're looking to expand your line or start a new collection. Okay guys, let's get into the fun though. We are starting with our cute little, this is our classic tote. So again, I want to remind you, we're giving you basics. So this is the classic tote. I love these types of little gift bags because you can decorate these for any season or holiday. They fit gift cards perfectly. So cute. But if you add the little reindeer add-ons today, you get these cute little reindeer. And I made sure that the elements included a masculine, feminine look. So you can kind of create that little girl and boy box. So that if you're giving these away to little girls and boys, you can customize them if you want. Now, a little fun trendy thing is the little reindeer food you can give away. This is even fun for adults. Like, it's just such a fun little gift to give at a party or leave your neighbors and coworkers. But I thought it'd be great to have a stamp set that just makes it easy. I don't have to do any printouts. It's all ready to go. And then I put the little recipe on the website in the stamp set, the recipe for the oats. It's really simple. I add a little glitter and confetti, which some people might not like because you do sprinkle this on your lawn. So you're gonna have to do some cleanup. But the girls, my granddaughters, love it. It's so cute and fun. And I've just packaged this in a cello with our little tiny tag gift topper. And it comes with a little tag. So, you know what? I hope if I'm missing questions, you guys, I just realized I'm not at the bottom of the comments. So there we go. Okay, now this is actually really easy to put together, I promise. So I'm going to give you a mini demonstration. I will have full tutorials in the next few days. It's just simply die cut 2 of these, okay? Then the bottom flap, oh, sorry about that. I didn't silence my notifications. I apologize. You're simply going to glue that together. And then you take and you've cut 2 side pieces. The reason these are on an angle and little triangles is so that the paper can nicely fold on a curve. So what I would do before I actually started gluing this to the side, I would give it a little bit of a curve with my bone folder. And it'll just give it that nice curve. And then when you glue, I would just glue one at a time. And I prefer hot glue when I put these together. Otherwise, you're holding these for a long time. As you glue and assemble, you can create that nice little curve for your box, your bag, I mean. Anyway, that's just a mini tutorial. I'll give you a full tutorial very soon, which will be linked in the gallery of the product. And obviously usually shown on YouTube or in the Instagram. Okay. You know what? Yes, the ribbon's just available at the craft stores. This is just yarn, and this is our ribbon. So we have 12 colors of color crush ribbon. So this is the thin 1/4 inch, and we also have 5/8 inch. And they are just fun coordinating colors for the holidays. So let's move on to, and I also mentioned this can be used, and we will probably do some fun additional add-ons. I was thinking this would be really cute with some spring bunnies or some little mice or just some fun little other elements for the rest of the year, but also just a cute flower. And I do want to show you really quick, which I forgot. If you put some filler in your basket, you could just drop in a little gift card and add a tag, and those gift cards fit perfectly in there with some filler and a little treat. So just another way you can use those throughout the year. Now, next up, I am going to share something fun. Let's talk about our Joy and Greenery collection, which is our plant holder die. Then we have the Coordinating Joy and Greenery stamp and die, and then the little greenery, which is fresh greenery that you can create your own plant. Now, one thing I want to point out about this is I made sure that the greetings could be used for Valentine's or just a regular, like if you just want to give someone a plant to say hello, or also it's really like if someone's not feeling well or it's a sad occasion, sometimes plants are a really great way. And so we have lots of love. You don't have to use the this holiday. You could just use lots of love. And then special delivery, no words, just hugs. So just some easier, simpler ways to use this throughout the year. That way you're not stuck with just Christmas. And anyway, I'm going to give you guys a little demonstration on how to put this together because I don't want you to be confused. This is a larger die as well. This is 9 inches, so you will need an extender plate for your for your Sizzix or Big Shot, whatever you're using, and you'll cut 2. But the problem is they're exactly the same, and what you need is you need one without the middle flap. So you're simply going to take your trimmer and cut this off, or you're going to use an X-Acto knife. It's not difficult, but we just can't feasibly sell a die that's double this size. You wouldn't want to pay for something like that. So I figure people would rather trim out the little center than pay for that piece to be made exactly like that. So yes, isn't the font in that stamp set adorable? I love it. So what you want to do is just score the bottom. I'm not doing a very good job live. What happened here? I don't have my glasses on. That doesn't help. Any of you can probably relate to the aging eyes. I need my readers. You're simply going to fold those bottoms. You're going to attach that together at the bottom, just like we did the other bag. Then these fold in on the score line. I'm not doing a very good job, guys, live. I'm sorry about that. What's happened is I can't see, so I'm like forcing the fold. Okay, there we go. And then this one, I usually fold the crease inward and then back the direction. Look at that, it just automatically, so here it is flat. You fold it inward, it sits like this, and then you attach that. Again, I'll have a full tutorial. You'll attach that to the back, giving you the little pot holder. So I'm going to take one of these apart so you can see what it looks like. So here's the pot holder. And then these are just the little mini pots from the craft store. I've had a few people ask about the cupcake fitting. This is definitely too small for a cupcake. However, I have seen people bake in these little pots. They bake little cakes or little bread loaves. So don't be, if you want to give a handmade treat in this, and I also have another idea for you using this that I think would be really fun. So look how easy, it just glues the back and it's nice and sturdy. And then add your greetings. I love the simplicity of this. It doesn't need a lot of decor. The whole focus is the plant. It does come with a couple different reinforcers. So the heart and just the circle, giving you that little pop of color. And then guys, this die is so easy to use. You simply just die cut probably like 6 or 7 or more and literally just cluster them together and add a little bit of glue or string, however you want to attach them. Move them around back and forth, fluff them Don't be afraid to bend them. And then I have literally just stuck these in a pot with some filler. And then I've used actual real moss from Lowe's just to give it that realistic effect. And it's just such a cute little plant. If you already have our 3D planter die, this will be a perfect addition for that new planter as well. And there you have the cutest paper plants. I also want to point out though that you can use real succulents. They are perfectly sized, and succulents are really easy gift to give. Yes, that's Spanish moss. Thank you for clarifying. I also stuck Spanish moss in the little succulent. So also I thought it'd be fun to give fresh herbs in these. The fresh herbs are so cute, but don't laugh. I forgot to water the little herb. It was beautiful in the photo. If you want to see how cute it looks, it is on the website. For people like me, you might want to gift a paper plant. I love real plants, but I'm not good at taking care of them. I don't have time. But the idea is there. This again, I feel like is very Valentine, or just another time of year if you want. Imagine that cute little live greenery in there. So I thought you guys would enjoy it, get a little laugh this morning from my dead plant. I think I have one live plant I've kept alive now since my son got married like 5 years ago. And I'm pretty proud of myself that I have one plant alive. So I hope you guys like this collection. It's so fun, and these are really easy to make. And that's what I think I enjoy the most about this holiday product that I've brought to you. It's kind of a no fuss collection. And asking about the cupcake, I just mentioned that it doesn't fit a cupcake. The hole is only 2 and I think 3/8 inch. It's just not quite big enough. So, but you can bake inside of those little pots. I have seen people do it. So, or you could put mini cupcakes. And I did want to mention another idea I forgot to share. If you stuck a little pot in here, just like this, and stuck some craft supplies in there, there's cute mini scissors. You could do washi tape. You could put some tags. And we have the little special delivery, so it doesn't even have to be a plant. You could add other little elements inside, little miniature cards. There's so many little things you could put in a pot. So just expand your thinking on that, and don't be afraid to stick whatever you want in that little pot. That's what makes those things so, yes, a pot of hearts would be adorable. Candy, yes, absolutely. Treats, don't be afraid to limit yourself to a plant. But I know we do have those plant lovers, so I try to accommodate ideas for everyone. Okay, we're getting blurry because I'm moving my hands. Now let's move on to our Made with Love collection. I said Made with Love. This is our Potpourri collection. Now, I love those simmer pots, especially at the holidays. And it's so fun to give that gift. I received that, I don't know, it's probably been 5 or 6 years ago. I received one from a friend, and I just thought, what a clever idea to give a simmer pot for the holidays, and they've become more popular. So I thought, why not make a stamp set? You guys don't have to do the work. Super simple, label, stamp set. You can mix and match this. I also made sure that the greetings do not all represent holiday. So you can just do Stovetop Potpourri or Made with Love, Simmer and Enjoy. These are not holiday specific. Only one of them has that holiday greeting. That way you can add vanilla, lavender, lemon, and do spring or summer scents and really get the most use out of this stamp and die. Also, I want to point out that this die works great with envelopes and other packages like boxes. You can stick this on top and wrap it around the edge. So it's really easy to put together. Literally, I just assembled with cranberries and oranges and fresh rosemary, and you just pop a little glue on top. One thing I want to mention though is don't give it a hard crease. I accidentally creased that one too much. I think it's better if you give it more of a gentle curve. It just looks a little nicer. It's hard to get that perfect score line with the round jar, but look how fun those are. Add a little ribbon. I like the idea of the natural element. So yes, so cute, guys. Hopefully you can find a use for this in your crafty stash. I had a lot of people responded really well to this, so I'm excited to see how these types of products do for us. Let's move on to, I didn't show sneaks of this, but we have this super simple holiday gift tag. Sorry, I'm just moving stuff out of the way. Lives are different because you get the mess in between. When I do my videos, I can clean up in between each little segment. Now, this is just a pre-made tag. It creates a base, to and from. You can add color, glitter, whatever you want with the to and from, and then layer a little banner. Now, the banner is great for, it has Christmas greetings, but I also made sure this would work for any other time of year. Birthdays, regular gift giving anytime, Valentine's, whatever the holiday, you can use this to and from. And look how cute and easy that is to add to a package. I mean, you could really make a lot of these in a short amount of time and have them on hand, because that's one thing I tend to find, that I end up always needing a tag at the last minute, and I'm kind of impatient and I get frustrated if I have to make something at the drop of a hat because I want it to look nice and be a little more fancy. And when you're in a rush, you can't always do that. So sit down, make a bunch of these in different colors, for different holidays, and you'll just have some on hand. Anyway, this is our cute new paper. I just made one of those little boxes that's in our video from our holiday series. So if you're wondering how to make a quick box, go back to our holiday series we did a week ago, and you can see how to do that little box. So that's a fun collection. Now, last but not least, guys, we wanted to create, whenever we do cookie baking stuff from the kitchen, it does really well. But I wanted to make sure, again, that these aren't just specific to the holidays. So I thought it'd be fun to show you guys how you can go to the store and you can buy a sugar cookie roll, or you can make your own sugar cookie and put them into logs and wrap them in freezer wrap or parchment paper, and then wrap your pattern paper around them. I know that glimmer paper, it just feels like Christmas, guys. I love it so much. In fact, I have bad news. You may have noticed in the shop, our glitter paper is sold out. We have more on the way, but unfortunately it does take a little bit of time to restock because it is an overseas product and it will probably be a hot minute, so I apologize for that. But look how cute these labels are. Just simple little chocolate chip cookie paper, make a little tag, something sweet for the holidays. I used the little freebie, oh, it just fell off. I used the little freebie tree for the end, just to add that Christmas flair. And this one's my favorite. I don't know why. I just love the little plaid and the label. So simple. There are different greetings. So let me show you the product. We have a From the Kitchen 5x6 stamp set, and we have a label die that coordinates, and you can also cut out all the greetings. This is so fun to use because honestly, most cookies require about the same bake time. So I thought, let's just go ahead and actually give you the instructions to stamp. So bake at 350 till golden brown. I mean, honestly, that's about every cookie recipe. So just pop that on the front or stamp it on a tag. And what I love about this specific tag is it really can be used any time of year. I've stamped it in different colors so you can see, but look, this doesn't have to be Christmas, just super yummy homemade treats. Put the name of the recipient and the cute little, anyway, so fun. So easy to use, and don't limit yourself. I showed these on rolls, but these are going to be great on just basic boxes or other packages. Just fold up a lunch sack with some cookies in it and stick this label on the front. I mean, these are intended to make it look like you spent extra time on your packaging when you really didn't have to. Now here's some cute little cookie boxes. I just put wax paper inside so the cookie doesn't seep through the paper. Just add a little tag on front. Look at that, just super simple way to use that paper and those labels. And I love the pattern paper. It just has like a kitchen. It can go Christmas or it can go Valentine's. It could also take out the reds and you have just simple yellow, green, and pinks, which are good for any time of year. So you have a basic stripe. The 12 by 12 pack is on sale this weekend only. Usually $15, they're only $12.95. I wanted to give you guys a special deal for Black Friday, but look how cute that Yummy Treats tone on tone. Made with love, just some really cute, simple patterns. And we've actually changed our paper to a more matte finish. So this will be printed on a little bit more matte finish. It takes a little bit to get those down just right. Yes, Trish is in the comments, and I sent a chocolate chip cookie down to her for, she was here filling orders and prepping for Black Friday, and she got some chocolate chip cookies in the process. I am known for my chocolate chip cookies, and if you place an order, you're actually getting our favorite family recipe in your order with a cute little printout and image of a project. So anyway, we're super excited about the papers. They're 65 pounds, so they're not too heavy. They're not too thin. It's a 65-pound cover stock. So that's different than text weight. So don't be confused by that. And it's perfect for making boxes, wrapping around things, because it's not too heavy. And hi from Detroit. You know what, guys? I've talked a lot about the, sorry, I'm going to backtrack here. I'm trying to say two things at once. I will absolutely add a cut file to the shop for the cookie box if you want. Give me a couple days. And the great thing about the cut files is it doesn't add, like you can come buy a cut file and you're not going to get charged shipping or anything like that. So be sure to check back. I can add a few of the cookie boxes. It's not a die. These are pretty large pieces, so there's really no way we can offer a die for that. And I have to kind of limit the die ideas for the holidays because it can be a little too much. But I will put a cut file for you if you'd like for this little cookie box. I have no problem doing that. They'll be available for you. Give me today and tomorrow to wrap that up, and just so I can get some images in there and stuff. So you can check back for a cookie box. And I hope that will help. And then I'm trying to think if there was anything else. I think that is everything from the release, you guys. I didn't want it to be too big of a release, but I wanted to make sure that you had enough to pick from and there was something for everyone. Oh, I did. Oh my goodness, guys. I forgot to talk about the cutest thing in the collection. Somehow I missed this. And it is the tag die. Hello. We almost ended up. Look how cute this jumbo tag is. Like, it's about 6 inches tall, and it's a nice big word cookie. Now, the reason I wanted to do this is I thought it was so cute on the logs, but how fun just to add that tag to a bag of cookies or a simple box. And the great thing is, because it doesn't say homemade, you can buy cookies, you can go to a bakery. Not everyone has time to do home baked goods, so I always try to make sure that the stamp sets as well have options where it doesn't say that you made it. Also, I did put a bread in there just to make sure that you guys had a little bit more to work with. But I do think this collection's probably going to move quickly, so definitely be sure to get your order in. I'm going to switch over to my face on. And then I want to do another giveaway. So this time I'm giving a $50 gift card to the shop. So be sure to say hi. I'm going to give everyone a second to make sure they've put a comment on the comment section. And that way I can scroll through and pick another winner. So again, I appreciate you guys joining me live. I will be back with more how-tos and simple videos how to put together the boxes. This will pretty much wrap up our holiday themed ideas for the year. We are moving on to different things, and also in December, we're going to be a little quiet as we wrap up our new studio and YouTube space that we're trying to really prep and have ready for the new year. I'm super excited about it. We have some really fun things coming for 2026, and we appreciate you guys so much, your support, and just being here and being excited about the new product. It re-energizes me for the next release, and I really appreciate it. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna scroll through. I'm not looking. Okay, we have Played by Jade. You are the winner of the $50 gift card to the shop. Please email, just head to the website, click on the contact button, and send the email, and our customer service team will make sure that you can get that $50 gift card. It will take us a few days to get those out. I apologize. They don't really help with this sale and this, but that $50 will go a long way. Oh, I see Mindy Egan on here. Hi, Mindy. I haven't seen your name for so long. I hope you're doing well. Also, again, thank you guys for joining me. I know it's early. Everyone's busy with their holiday plans. I appreciate you being here so much. I hope you leave inspired and that you feel like you want to create for the holidays, because that's what this is all about. And thank you again for all being here, and have a fabulous day. Bye.